Good evening. It is hot. It went from 55 this morning and to 96 this evening. So I went from freezing to burning up. But I'm back in the stand this evening. I didn't have any luck this morning, but that's okay. I saw several hogs. I just was never ever able to get a chance at a shot on them. But we didn't see any deer at all at the feeder when I was walking back to the cabin this morning. I bumped a doe, a white-tailed doe, but that was it. I mean, I really didn't see much as far as deer. They seem to be still eating on acorns instead of coming to the feeder. So I don't know. I'm not trying to be negative, but he put a ground blind up underneath his stand because the last time he shot out here, the doe jumped a string. So he set up a little bit closer than where he was, but he's afraid that since he just set it up today, that they're going to be kind of spooked by it.
Good afternoon. I sat up in the tree this morning, and that same doe came, and she just looked up in the tree and was facing me the whole time, and then she didn't like what she saw, and again, I didn't move, so she just knows, she's figured it out. So she's a really mature doe. She's been around a while, and she's got it figured out. So I set up this ground blind here. Unfortunately, the underbrush is so thick that the furthest away I could get, really, and have a clear shot through the fence was about 12 yards, which is closer than I want to be. But she came in a few minutes ago in the same place she usually does, and she saw the ground blind and she left. I think she'll kind of come in from different angles on the spot here, and she'll kind of get a feel of this ground blind, and maybe, if she gets used to it, by tomorrow maybe I'll get a shot in the morning. But right now she's kind of walking around the area and stomping a little bit. She's not blowing, so she can't smell me in here. But she's definitely still in the area. I'll hear her kick a rock every now and then. So anyway, it's probably not going to go that great, because this spot, there's no other tree. There's just the one tree to get up in, and to be this close to the feeder on the ground it's not going to be ideal either. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I really need to try different spots, but it's so hard to get out here so late and get anything moved around at all. And I'd have to move the barbed wire, I'd have to move the feeder, I'd have to move the stand. It's a lot for a 2-day trip, and 12 hours of your weekend is eaten up just by the driving. So I don't know what I'm going to do. I'm try to brainstorm a little bit and try to figure it out.
I'm so frustrated. I'm hoping I get something else. Those two hogs came out and they were here for a while, and I pulled my bow back because one of them was quartered away from me, and right after I pulled back, he turned, and I waited and I waited, and you know, I kept debating on whether to go ahead and let down and scare him or try to take a shot. And so I actually aimed for like his back of the neck, like I spined him, I guess, back in the I was aiming for his back, like the back of his neck, and I felt like I shot him where I was aiming, but I don't know if it killed him or not. I mean, he went off a little ways, and then he kept circling around and circling around like he was all confused, and then took off. But I don't know if he's going to die or not. I mean, I've never tried to shoot a hog like that, but I thought I'd go ahead and take my chances since if I let down, I knew I would scare him off. So I thought I'd at least try to take my chances because I'd been drawn back for a while. I don't know. I just don't know. I saw where my arrow went. I hope I didn't break it, but I saw where it went, and I kind of saw where he went, but I don't know. I've never tried that shot before, so I guess we'll see. We may try to find him in a little bit and see, but man, I'm excited, but I'm frustrated because, I mean, I had a good shot, and then I pulled back, and he turned, so I'll keep you posted. I don't want to bump him, but I really don't want to have to try to search for him super late, so I'm just going to go right here where I can see where I saw him last, and James is getting down from the stand, so he's going to come out here too, but I'm going to take my handgun just for safety. For extra precaution in case he is still alive. But let's go check it out. I'm not even going to go into the feeder pen right now. I'm just going to go straight to where my arrow was at because it's outside of the pen, so I don't have to go in the fence. And I'm going to come over here. All right. Here it is. All right, dang, it's already getting too dark to film, but here's my, oh, dang, he snapped it. Okay, well, he snapped it and it's inside of him. It's gotta be. So that's a good thing. I lost my arrow, but hopefully I can get my broadhead back. I'm fixing to set this down. Actually, I'm just gonna put it back right there. And I'm fixing to walk where I saw him last. So I'm gonna put this down so I can hold this gun and keep an eye out for him. Good morning. It is about 8:30. We couldn't find a hog last night, so we decided to back out, and we'll try again after this morning hunt. This morning's been pretty active. There was a small little buck that came out, but I decided to pass on him, and I've seen several does this morning. One of them didn't come into the feeder. She just fed behind me, and I couldn't get a shot. And then there were several that came to the feeder that I just saw, but they were really jumpy, and something just scared them off, so I didn't get a shot at them either. So hopefully, since they're so active, that they'll come back or something else will come out soon. So I'm going to sit out here a little bit longer before we start looking for my hog again and before we make our trip back home. So hopefully we'll have some success before we go home. I don't want to have to go home empty-handed, but I don't know. We might have to. But that's part of hunting. It's been a fun trip. It's still kind of cool this morning. I'm freezing, but it's been overall it's been a good trip, and we've seen a lot, and we're also getting prepared for November. James and I are going to come out here with the kids and stay for a week. So even if we don't get something now, we kind of scout out a little bit and kind of see what's here. We haven't had a chance to hunt a lot lately, so we kind of see what things look like and scout it out and be more prepared for November. So it'll be successful either way. But I found him. Oh, goodness. Now I gotta go figure out where I'm at so I can tell James. Okay, I was just about ready to give up. I knew I saw a little bit of blood and I kept going in circles and I kept smelling him. And I told you, I just messaged James and told him I was giving up. And yeah, I found him. So James said that the map that I just sent him is wrong. So I'm fixing to send him my location again because it's not working. And we'll get some more pictures and videos.
So that's what you got. You got one lung. See the blood coming out of his nose?
Yeah.
Because you got lung. But he made it this far because it only got one lung. I thought it was going to be fine overnight, but it's bloated up pretty bad where the skin has separated from the hind quarter on the other side. So that pretty much means that the meat is ruined. On this spot of blood right here, I guess because she hit the top and it never exited out the bottom, that there was no blood trail. There was no blood trail anywhere. We actually walked right by. We rocked. Whenever I was looking over in that area over there, and I actually came down this trail right here, and then we headed back to the stand, which is about
This is the one.
150 yards that way.
This is where I actually found. No, it wasn't even this one. It was one other one. Where I found blood, but just 2 little spots, and that was it.
Yeah.